It's an historic event which has never taken place earlier in our family. It's the first time that a young lad has written a book, and that too in mathematics, which is most difficult subject for you and me to understand and grasp. So let us, for 2 minutes, close down our eyes, remember our gods, remember specially, and pray for Dhairya and his family and for the school. Let us close our eyes. All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your prayers. May God bestow on Dhairya and his family lots of blessings and lots of talent on Dhairya. Mathematics has been a difficult subject for, I think, all of us, except few exceptional cases. And we have one of them here, Dhairya. And I have a very intimate relationship with mathematics. You know why? Because you can say fortunately or unfortunately, my wife is gold medalist in mathematics and I have to spend most of my time with her. So I have a very intimate relationship with mathematics, and we all know the genesis of everything is mathematics. The scientists all over the world have accepted the truth that the genesis of everything is mathematics. Let me give you a few examples to make you understand how mathematics is the genesis of everything. For example, you take your elbow. From your elbow, you measure yourself up to your tip of this finger. Tip of this finger from the elbow. And divide it by 1.8. Same thing you do from navel to your foot. And divide it by 1.8. You will get the exact answer. Same thing you do anything with nature. For example, you take a log of wood and you say there are circles. When you cut the log of the wood, there are circles. You measure them and divide them by 1.8. You will get the exact number what you have got for your elbow to your finger top. Similarly, you do for honeybees. For example, male bees and female bees. Normally, female bees are more than the male bees in a honeycomb. Count the female bees, divide them by 1.8, and you will get the exact number all over the world, same of honeybees, male honeybees. So science is working, mathematics is working everywhere. And that is why we say the genesis of entire universe is mathematics. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered here to encourage, to appreciate, and to recognize a beautiful talent in mathematics. We have here with us Dhairya Bhatt. Congratulations, Dhairya, and welcome to the stage.
Thank you, thank you.
We also have Amarjyoti ma'am here with us to felicitate this program, to encourage the young lad. We welcome ma'am to be part of this program. Welcome ma'am to this program. Now, to begin with this program, I shall invite Phil sir to speak what he thinks and what efforts the boy has made in writing this book, and what is his experience in teaching him, leading him, and exploring a world of ideas. Welcome, sir.
Now, good evening again, everybody. Thank you all very, very much for coming out here today. First, I want to have a little talk about our school. Amar Ma'am has just left us, but if you want an example of how to behave in life, resilience being the power to keep going and going, Amar Ma'am is the absolute model. No matter what she comes up against, she keeps going, she finds a solution, and she keeps developing. Nothing stops, keeps going. We've had a lot of that in the last 5 months. Starting something is very, very simple, continuing and seeing it through to the finish, that is what is special. Yeah? We'll come on to that later. The stage this evening, this was made by all our students, by Kunj, Pratham, Dhairya, Shivdeep, Aditya, many of the students there. And I insisted they make their stage because in life you have to make your own stage. In life you make your own stage. You are the prime actor on the stage that you make. Tomorrow you can make a different stage. I want people to see it like that. The stage is spectacular, isn't it? Absolutely spectacular. But this is their own work. We could get other people to do it. I want it to be, I made that, I did that, I can do things by myself. Yes? And that analogy, that in life you build your own stage. You are the actor on your own stage. Nobody else is responsible for that. I'm not going to delay it too long. I'm going to talk about Dhairya. First time I met Dhairya was at the end of 5th standard. We do a test here, and the Star Badge test. Dhairya came upstairs to me to explain to me why, very thankfully, he wouldn't want to be in my class because he had his own reasons. Maybe that the English was too difficult. I think because he thought it would be too much work. Right? But somehow, anyway, it's transpired that he has continued on and done amazing things, not just in writing the book, but in this whole social media, developing a YouTube channel that is absolutely extraordinary. Yeah. It brings me to a point, and this is particularly directed at parents. Have a look at your child at 16 years old and think, they've spent many years in education, what can they actually do now? Education is changing, there's new education policy for the country. I think it's a very, very good thing. But the big question you have to ask is, if my child left school at 16, what job could they actually do? Could they do a job? And this is where responsibility comes in for allowing a child to develop by themselves, to follow some interest for themselves, to go home and learn. Learning is very, very different now. I watch it every single day. Learning is online, not in the sense of our classes, but if you want to start doing something new in terms of social media, you start off from knowing nothing, yes? And I see how the children do it. It's not how we adults do it. We kind of say, oh, we don't know. But they immediately, they're on Google. Somebody already has made a video on how to do that. Every single step of something that you want to do, somebody has already made a video of that. If I'm in Filmora, there's some problem I can't do one specific tiny thing, it is there. This is the new learning. Amar Ma'am, I'm going to go back to talking about you. I said you're an absolute inspiration in terms of resilience. Please face the audience.
Thank you.
And what I mean by resilience, this woman never gives up. The battles, in the 7 years I've been here, the battles this woman has faced, most army, you could bring the army in here, they wouldn't cope. She's tremendous, tremendous resilience. To think, yes, it's another battle, but I will face that battle and I will keep going, I will persevere and I will prevail, and she always prevails. Now, Dhairya Bhatt would not be on this stage tonight were it not for Amar Ma'am, because without this school, there are no perfect schools. Speaking to parents again, there are no perfect schools. Everything is nothing is perfect. We all have to do our best. But remember the question I've asked you. Have a look at your student, talk to your child and say, look, what is it that you really want to do? What is it you would like to do? What can you do yourself? If you had to leave school at 16, what could you actually do? And if the question is not very much, well, then you're going to have to look at doing something different. Don't keep repeating the same mistake and expecting a different outcome. It doesn't work like that. So I'm immensely proud, not just of Dhairya Bhatt, Kunj Dola. Like, there are not words to describe that young man. I know him since he was in 7th standard. He's 11th standard now. This year, first time, 7 students in CBSE are doing SATs exams. They are choosing the road less travelled. They are making their own path in life. They are building their own stage. They're not following the normal JEE and all that, even though they're super intelligent. They've had a look at the environment, they've had a look at the marketplace, and they're thinking, I need to be different. I need to do something different. What can I add? What can I show differently when I go to approach university and then onwards going on to find employment? Employment won't be about following rules. It won't be about what did I learn in that book. Employment will be about, can I think? Yes, I'm not going to employ somebody if I have to do the thinking for them. Well, it'd be stupid, wouldn't it? It'd be a waste of my money if at every single stage they had to keep coming, sir, what do I have to do next? Sir, what do I have to do next? Well, then I might as well do the job myself. So please have that, think about that. Move away from do your work. I mean, school results are very, very important, but what else can we do? Have that question. What else can I do? I'm watching some very clever people. And Anya and Isha, thank you so much for coming. Pushti Vora is here, Trisha is here. There's so many people I could mention. And I know they are all putting added value. Shreya, yes, at the face I see. I'm very, very proud of all of you. At the back, cannot forget that great bunch of boys at the back. Cannot believe how tall they are. Rehan, Drew, Double Drew, Uday and Jayendra. Jayendra is like this tall now. From what, we've been missing from class for 6 weeks. So look, I shouldn't talk much more except to say that I am immensely... Dhairya, come and stand with me. Do not think that he's standing here easily tonight. There are days when that book nearly ended up in the bin. We were tired, there's been tears. There's been very, very hard times doing that. And there he has learned there is nothing easy in life. If you want to achieve something great, it doesn't come easily, but if you persevere like Amajoti Ma'am, if you persevere like he has learned to do now, then you can do great, great things. I'm immensely proud. He is now going to talk to you, tell him a bit about himself, and then we'll move on from there. Is that fine?
Can everyone understand English or सबको English
Some.
समझ में आती है या हिंदी या गुजराती में भी बोले?
I was going to get a translator, but I thought it'd be too long. I think the most they got it. Ask your children, ask all of them. I'm sure they all follow that. Right? It gives me great, great, great pleasure to be the person who stands beside him and says, listen to Dhairya Bhatt. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Take your time with that.
Thank you. Hello. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank each and every person who made it possible for me to stand on this stage today. I would like to thank Phil sir for their amazing assistance towards my book for this past 5 months. I would like to thank Amajoti ma'am because truthfully without her this event wouldn't be possible. And I would like to thank all of our school head staff, our school teaching staff, our school IT department, and especially Swati ma'am for giving me the domain www.mathspublishing.com. I would like to thank all the IBANs and the driver who are an essential part of our school. And I would like to thank my parents, my parents who are not here, but I would tell you. So I would like to thank my parents too, who gave me trust, support and encouragement for the same. Now, I'll tell you a bit about myself. My name is Dhairya Bhatt and I'm 13 years old, which I think you all know probably by now. And I live near Leela Circle with my parents, consisting of my 2 parents and one of my younger brother Dhruv. Now, I'll tell you some of my interests. Many interests are like in my sport, I like playing football, which I do every evening. I like playing squash and golf when I get the opportunity to do so. Standing on this stage today is a great opportunity for me, and I'll never forget this in my life. I I I have been in this school for the past decade, and I have made many great friends here. I would like to tell you one thing, that this lockdown has been no use for so many peoples, but ironically, this lockdown has been the busiest part of my life. So I would like to end this here, and once again I would like to thank Phil sir for the amazing assistance towards my book. Thank you.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. May we request the parents of Dhairya to come in? Hello.
Wait.
Dhairya's parents, please come forward.
Oh, yeah.
Phil, parents come up here.
Phil sir. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big hand, both parents, Dhairya's parents, for their continuous support to Dhairya.
Come sir.
Will sir, please come up. Now the next we have is the heart of today's program, and that is unveiling of the book. May I request? Yes. The title is All About Maths, Dhairya Bhatt. Ladies and gentlemen, this book has received a tremendous support, at the same time, a tremendous likings from Chennai, then Bangalore, Kolkata, Mumbai, Delhi. Lot of people have given great likings, and at the same time lot of people are following Dhairya Bhatt on social media. Let us give a big hand to Dhairya Bhatt for this tremendous success.
Ma'am, that microphone. Yeah. Okay, done. Okay. Sure.
I need copies of the book.
Fine.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
आप सबको मेरा नमस्कार।
I'll join.
आप लोग सोचना कि कितने बुक्स ओपनिंग में आप गए हो और कितने 13 साल के बच्चों के में गए हो, कभी नहीं हुआ होगा। मैं 3 में गई हूँ ऑफ द ओपनिंग ऑफ द बुक्स, लेकिन 13 इयर्स ओल्ड पहली बारी। सो धैर्य एक ऐसा बच्चा है जो बहुत ही, कोई चीज़ उसको करना है तो वो करके छोड़ेगा। ये बुक लिखने के लिए जैसे वो बता रहा था कि डस्टबिन में जाने वाला था, बिकॉज इतनी तकलीफ और इतना आसान नहीं है कोई बुक लिखना। 2 बारी ऐसे हुआ कि अब मुझे नहीं करना है इसको, फिर वापस मैंने बोला नहीं कर, क्यों नहीं कर सकता, लॉकडाउन में सब सो रहे हैं तू तो जाग। सो लॉकडाउन में ये करना बहुत बड़ी बात है, क्योंकि सबको, और हम लोग जितने भी यहाँ बैठे हैं आज, वी आर वेरी लकी कि हम यहीं हैं आज। कितने हमारे साथी चले गए हैं पूरे वर्ल्ड में। सो वी आर द चोजन वन। में भी हमको इसलिए रखा हो कि कुछ और अच्छा करना है हमने। सो अगेन धैर्य के पेरेंट्स और उनके जितने भी फैमिली मेम्बर्स यहाँ हैं, आप सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई हो। ऐसे बच्चे ऊपर वाला सबको दे जो सुने करे, और ये नहीं कि वो सिर्फ एक किताबी कीड़ा है। फुटबॉल का बहुत ही वो है रोज खेलना उसको फुटबॉल, फिर उसके पसंद है गोल्फ, स्क्वॉश, ये ऐसे गेम्स खेलता है कि अभी परसों बुक्स लेने के लिए गए थे ये लोग, तो भी 5 घंटे गोल्फ खेल के आया वहाँ। मैंने बोला रात को 12-1 बजे क्यों आ रहे हो, इतना ख़राब रोड है ना, मुझे तो गोल्फ खेलना है। सो ये लोग 2:30 बजे से लेके 6 बजे तक गोल्फ खेलने गए थे। सो इसको खेल के साथ साथ इतना आना, और पढ़ाई में भी बहुत अच्छा है। वैसे ये अकेला नहीं है, ऐसे तो ये कुंज यहाँ बैठा है वो भी इतना होशियार है, पुष्टि वहाँ बैठी है, और कितने हैं यहाँ, आई कांट सी इट प्रॉपर्ली फ्रॉम हियर। सब जो है पढ़ाई के साथ साथ म्यूज़िक में, पुष्टि तो खैर हर एक चीज़ में है, कोई डांस हो, म्यूज़िक हो, क्या नहीं है। सो ये स्कूल में एक हम लोग बाकियों से हट के ये है कि हर एक बच्चे को मैंने ये सोच डाला उनके दिमाग में कि 16 साल की उम्र में अगर स्कूल ख़त्म करना हो, आगे नहीं पढ़ना हो, तो क्या कर सकते हो, तुम में है क्या। तो उसके लिए वो लोग खुद पैरों में खड़े हो रहे हैं। सो ये हम लोगों को करवाना है। 100 में से 100 सिर्फ लगा आने वाले नहीं चाहिए मुझे, बहुत सारे ऐसे भी हैं जो 100 में से 100 लाते हैं, लेकिन उसके साथ साथ 10 चीज़ें और करते हैं। सो अगेन ये धैर्य की दिन है, सो इसीलिए किसी और को मैं इतना ज़्यादा बोलने के लिए वो नहीं राइट होगा। सो अगेन धैर्य, ऑल द बेस्ट
Thank you, ma'am.
फॉर द
Thank you.
फ्यूचर। और 13 साल की उम्र में ये कर सकता है तो आगे जाके वेट करना, पता नहीं क्या करेगा। सो देश के लिए तो कुछ पक्का करेगा।
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your inspiring words. If we close our eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and if we try to imagine the youngsters of today's generation, if I ask you to close your eyes for 2 seconds and to just imagine, what do you see these young boys and girls moving about? And what picture you will get in your mind? The picture you will get is perhaps most of the boys and girls about 10 years fumbling with their mobiles on social media, on WhatsApp, on WeChat, and whatnot. If we imagine the youngsters with mobile phones today, it is really appreciating task by Dhairya that putting aside his mobile and social gadgets, he has put in tremendous efforts to write this book. It is something remarkable. Centuries back, we had another Bhatt who made a remarkable name in mathematics, Dhairya Bhatt. And today, after centuries back, we have another Bhatt. Let us pray that God may bestow same knowledge and same intellectual on our young budding brother, that tomorrow he may come up excellently in mathematics. Let us pray, all of us. Thank you very much, Dhairya.
Thank you.
Thanks to the parents.
Thanks to people from Ireland also.
you very much for your support.
Repeat that only. One thing they heard me there.
And thank you to all of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And this, I think probably tomorrow only we might send you the copy.
Looking forward to it. My daughter is very much into maths, and I believe that we'll be a healthy one. But what you're doing is people, you may say story and you really want to impact people's life and your journey. So, definitely give up the good work and make it one of many good things.
Okay, thank you. Thanks again.
No worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Ollie. All right. Thank you.
Good afternoon there. Yes, I would first like to thank you because of the generous donation from so far away also. Thank you so much for that.
Congratulations on your book. It's a big achievement, some of your age, so congratulations. And yeah, my maths is absolutely terrible, so I'm happy to learn something from it.
And we'll be sending you the book soon, by tomorrow.
By snail mail.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, Danny, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Danny, by the way, no microphone's working, is it? Hello? Hello? Yeah. Danny, by the way, is a TV producer for many of the famous BBC programs like Have I Got News for You? Excuse me, all those political comedy programs, he produces all of those. So they've been in contact for quite a while now and becoming good friends. And hopefully the boys, when they go and study in London, they'll meet up with him and all of that as well. Okay, small world, and I'm very, very pleased for that. You'll send him the book soon, isn't it? Okay. Now, keep back, sir.
Dhairya, just go and get your for the media. Just go and meet her first.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Dhairya has been called by the media group to interview him for around 5 minutes. So let us wait. And we are very happy from people from abroad appreciating the talent of our young lad. હેલો મેં હમણાં જ કીધું કે એકચ્યુઅલી આ બુક પાછળ જે કાંઈ પણ ખર્ચો થયો છે એ અત્યારે તમે ટીવી સ્ક્રીન પર જોયા હશે. એ બે પ્લસ મેમના કઝન ગ્રાન્ડ ચિલ્ડ્રન એમણે પોતાની પિગી બેંક એટલે જે સેવિંગ કરે ને 5 પૈસા 10 પૈસા 1 રૂપિયો આપણી જેમ, એમાંથી એમણે પોતાના ફ્રોમ ઇંગ્લેન્ડ અરાઉન્ડ 28,000 euros, pound I think, yeah, 28,000 pounds મેમના કઝન્સ, અને જે લોકોને આપણે સ્ક્રીન પર જોયા એ લોકોએ પણ ફાઇનાન્શિયલી ખૂબ જ સપોર્ટ કર્યો છે. આપણે બધા we thank them and may God bless them with lots of wealth, good health and good mind. Thanks to all of them.
ये जो आपने स्क्रीन पर देखे थे, द वन विद द रेड टी शर्ट एंड द अदर वन, वो बीबीसी के प्रोड्यूसर हैं और यूके में ही रहते हैं, लंदन इटसेल्फ. तो यहाँ से जब मेरे बच्चे जाते हैं इतना हेल्प करते हैं सबको. और अभी ऐसा बन गया है कि वंस एवरी मंथ संडे को ये लोग रेलवे स्टेशन में मिलते हैं. एक फ्रेंच रेस्टोरेंट है, वहाँ सब मिलते हैं. तो मैं जब लास्ट ईयर गई थी तो मैं बच्चों को पहचान नहीं पा रही थी. सर्दियों का टाइम था, दिसंबर, और सबको उसने टेक्स्ट कर दिया था कि मैम आ रहे हैं तो तुम भी आ जाओ. और मैं देख रही हूँ कि ऐसे लग रहा था जैसे हॉलीवुड के स्टार्स आ गए, इतने लंबे लंबे कोट और कैसे बदल गए हैं. मैं बोली ये मेरे बापनगर के बच्चे हैं, कौन है ये. इतना अच्छा लगता है उन सबको मिलने को. आई थिंक अभी 32 बच्चे हैं लंदन इटसेल्फ में, एंड देन अमेरिका में तो खैर 3 बच्चे हमारे स्कूल के गए हैं नासा में. सो वो भी बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट है हम लोगों के लिए कि हमारे बच्चे नासा में हैं. 2 वहाँ अभी काम करते हैं और 1 अभी पढ़ रहा है. सो और फिर गूगल्स में भी लड़कियाँ इसी स्कूल के हैं ना. हु इज़ देयर? ईशानी इज़ देयर, एंड देन हु एल्स इज़ देयर? मिल्ली इज़ देयर. हु? असीम ठक्कर ऑल्सो. सो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में असीम ठक्कर को ले लिया है अभी. सो बहुत खुशी की बात है कि यू नो लोग समझते हैं भावनगर है, क्योंकि मैं जब बच्चों को लंदन लेके जाती हूँ, अमेरिका लेके जाते हैं या मॉरिशस जाते हैं तो पूछते हैं कहाँ से आए हैं. तो यहाँ इंडिया के काफ़ी स्कूल्स होते हैं, और जब हम लोग बोलते हैं भावनगर से तो ऐसे देखते हैं जैसे पता नहीं कहाँ से ये लोग आ गए हैं. और जब हम जीत जाते हैं तब बच्चे मेरे को बोलते हैं कि मैम हमारे साथ बोलते नहीं हैं दिल्ली वाले, ऐसे वैसे. मैं बोला तुमको चुप रहने का है, प्रैक्टिस प्रैक्टिस प्रैक्टिस, अपना दिन आएगा. जब हम फर्स्ट आते हैं फिर सारे बच्चों के पास ईमेल दे दो, नंबर दे दो. मैं बोला देख लिया ना. सो कहीं भी हम जाते हैं, जहाँ हम जाते हैं, मेरे साथ रीमा मैम गए हैं, शैली मैम गए हैं, कितने जने मेरे साथ जाते हैं. हम लोग मतलब कभी हार के नहीं आते. अगर 5 चीज़ों में हम पार्ट लेते हैं तो 3 ट्रॉफी तो लाना ज़रूरी है. और मेरे को तो पता नहीं हारना पसंद ही नहीं है. जब मेरे को रिज़ल्ट आता है तो मेरी तो छक्के छूट जाते हैं कि भाई मुझे नहीं खड़े होना, यहाँ रोना आने लगता है. सो भगवान करे कि और मेरे को थोड़े साल दें ताकि मैं और काम कर सकूं और हमारे बच्चे आगे से आगे पहुंच पाए. धैर्य का हो गया इंटरव्यू? हाँ, ये ट्रॉफीज़ देने हैं, एंड देन क्योंकि काफ़ी गर्मी है इसमें. एंड थैंक यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू कि एक सैटरडे आफ्टरनून सॉर्ट ऑफ अ थिंग आने के लिए 1 घंटा पहले तो सब तैयार हो गए होंगे. सो इतनी गर्मी में और फिर दोपहर का नींद छोड़ के आना. सो थैंक यू सो मच टू ऑल ऑफ यू, एंड स्पेशली माई टीचर्स. सो मैनी ऑफ यू टर्नड अप. सो एक ही स्कूल का नहीं, सारे स्कूल चारों के चारों आ गए. सो इससे पता लगता है हम हिंदुस्तान पाकिस्तान नहीं है, हम एक है. एक ही है, चाहे अलग अलग स्कूल है बट हम एक है. इतना तो पक्का हो गया है. सो लेट हिम कम. आपको कैसे लग रहा है?
मुझे तो बहुत प्राउड फील हो रहा है मेरे बेटे पे. मैंने कभी सोचा ही नहीं था कि ये ऐसा कुछ कर देगा. सिर्फ मैं वो बोलता था मुझे ये करना है, मुझे ये करना है, मुझे वो करना है, वो बोलता था तो मैं बोलती थी कि अच्छा ठीक है, तुमको जो अच्छा लगे वो तुम कर सकते हो, मैं तुम्हें पूरा सपोर्ट करूँगी अपनी ओर से, बस और कुछ नहीं। इसीलिए
ये जो फिल सर है ना, उसको मैं मिली थी 7.5 साल पहले, और उसको भावनगर लेके आई और बोला कर लो। वीज़ा मिलना इतना मुश्किल था, 6 महीने बाद जाओ वापस आता, 6 महीने बाद जाओ वापस आता, कर करके फिर एंड में अब जाके उसको मिल गया पास कि ही कैन स्टे हियर जितना देर वो रह सके। सो थोड़ा सा इजी, नहीं तो चक्कर में अभी लगाती रहती थी, कभी आइलैंड के चक्कर तो कभी यहाँ सब चक्कर की भाई वीज़ा दे दो वीज़ा दे दो, इतना तंग किया था ना सबने। लेकिन थैंक गॉड ये निकल गया। लेकिन ये बहुत ही क्या आप हिंदी के वर्ड में खट्टा खट्टा बोल सकते हैं, उसके बच्चों को कुछ बोल दो तो माय गॉड राशन पानी लेके चढ़ जाता है वो हमारे पर उसके बच्चों को कोई कुछ नहीं बोल सकते, इतना ज़्यादा वो है ना, बहुत ही। अभी उसने क्या करवाया मेरे से लॉकडाउन में, एक बड़ा ऐसे लिया उसने पीछे की बिल्डिंग और पूरे टेबल्स एंड चेयर्स लगवाए, एसी लगवाया कि कई बच्चों के घर में पढ़ने का एटमॉस्फेयर नहीं है, छोटा सा घर होता है, बहुत सारे लोग रहते हैं, तो उन बच्चों को 10:30 बजे तक यहाँ अलाउड करना है ताकि वो ठंडक में बैठ के पढ़ाई कर सके। सो वो रूम एक तैयार कराए, कम से कम 45 बच्चों के लिए है वो, और उसमें हम लोगों ने 3 वाइट बोर्ड लगाए हैं। तो एक बच्चा अगर मैथ्स में अच्छा है तो वो मैथ्स समझाएगा, दूसरा कुछ में है तो वो कुछ समझाएगा, तो ऐसे करके। और लॉक भी वो लगवाया है कॉम्बिनेशन वाला, उन्हीं बच्चों को मिलेगा जो उसके काबिल है और जो सही में उसको यूज़ करेगा, बाकी नहीं जा सकते। मैं बोला ओके। सो इसीलिए वो बोल रहा था कि मैम को मैं जो बोलता हूँ वो कर देते हैं, और मेरे लिए तो बच्चों के लिए मैं कुछ भी करने को तैयार हूँ, लेकिन जब बच्चे नहीं करते हैं और उसका फ़ायदा नहीं उठाते हैं और गलत तरीके, फिर मैं छोड़ देती हूँ उसको। नहीं तो कोई भी पढ़ना चाहे या कुछ भी आगे करना चाहे तो आई एम हैज़ ही फिनिश। उसको पूरी ज़िंदगी का हिस्ट्री पूछ रहे हो। एक्चुअली वो जो अहमदाबाद से आए ना, वो अहमदाबाद वाले, हाँ, TV9 और TV समथिंग, क्योंकि थोड़ी सी ट्रॉफीज दे दी। हाँ दे, ऐसे करो।
Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I am Pushti, and I have been studying in this school since last 13 years. So my journey has been great. And yesterday itself, me and my parents were talking about how changed I am after this 16 years, and all the credit goes to Silver Bells Public School. Because I have not just evolved in studies, but also in all the extracurricular activities. If I would have been somewhere else, this wouldn't have been the case. I have the talent or skill, that doesn't matter, but there needs to be someone who supports your talent and skills. And here, Amarjyoti ma'am and Silver Bells Public School and all my teachers supported me in each and every step. And that's the reason what I am today and what I would be after some years. This year I have taken another road than the usual, that I am giving SET exams to go to US, and everyone from this school, each and every teacher has helped me and supported me in each and every step. That has made my success in those exams possible. If it wouldn't have been their cooperation, then I wouldn't have been able to give that exam. Anytime if we say, Amarjyoti ma'am, anything that I want to do this or please make this change, she readily agrees every time. And all this support is the thing. And from Silver Bells, every time, everywhere, so many students win all the positions. Like first is always Silver Bells. And the reason is the support from Amarjyoti ma'am and all the teachers over here. So I would just like to thank everyone to give me this opportunity, and especially Amarjyoti ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Pushti. I think most of the teachers who are sitting here know Pushti very well, and probably most of them have taught her, and I'm one of them. An excellent speech and excellent English. Pushti, congratulations. And that is the outcome of this school. Okay, that is the result of this school. Our student can boldly, courageously can hold a mic and speak for a few minutes out of his or her heart. And that is our result, and that is our outcome. And a big thanks to the Silver Bells Public School, Amarjyoti School, and all the teachers for putting their efforts to make sure that every student comes out brilliantly. We are back with Dhairya, and all right. We'll have a short interview with Dhairya about his book. And I shall ask him a few questions, and let us find out how he wrote this book, what inspired him, who inspired him, things like that.
Hello.
Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you once again, the book which is penned down by Dhairya Bhatt has received tremendous applause from Chennai, Bangalore, Kolkata, Mumbai. And yesterday I was talking to Dhairya. I said about this book, and what gives you, what feelings do you get after writing this book? And he was telling me that he has been receiving tremendous support and tremendous encouragement, not only from teachers and school and institution, but also from different states of India. That itself, the idea is with me. I shall ask him a few questions. let me ask you, Dhairya, how did you develop this interest in mathematics?
Interest in this mathematics was from the beginning of my playhouse only, I would say. Like from the playhouse only, I used to do some abacus thing and that all. From the beginning only, I was like fall in love with maths. I just love maths and a bit of history also I love. So I just like maths is like a great subject in that it doesn't involve mugging up. So I just like that you can do quickly and it feels a bit smart in doing that. Like you can find out some smart ways to do simple things like that.
Excellent knowledge you have to apply. Now, since you are very busy, seeing of your age, using pretty lot of time, mobiles and different gadgets and so on. What about you? How much time do you give to mobile or the other gadgets?
Most of
and
my
so on?
time I would say like I just watch videos on YouTube. I love that doing, and in YouTube also I like watching some tutorials. I would say I like watching tutorials about editing. I would say then on mobile I like I mostly spend most of my time to develop my YouTube channel, and I even do graphic designing for the thumbnails of my videos like that. So I just do a bit of editing stuff, watch videos on YouTube like that.
Yeah, so something constructive you do
Yeah.
using this mobile phone or different gadgets, okay? That is something marvelous because most of the youngsters do not use different gadgets in proper manner. You use them to develop your own skill, to develop your
Yeah,
own
sure.
talent. So that's something great. Let me know what type of support you received or what type of encouragement you received from your own teachers, from your maths teacher, let's say from school, from institution.
If you talk about that, like the amount of support that I received, I can't express that in word. And the most of the like the greatest encouragement is from my sir, Phil sir. And he like encouraged me from all the way from writing this book, giving up the ideas, and we have now published it. And from the school also, I would say even like Amar Jyoti ma'am, they have given me.
Very good. So you can say Phil sir has been like your mentor
Yeah,
since,
yeah, definitely, yeah.
since the time you developed your interest in mathematics,
Yeah.
and he started guiding you and things like. So, ladies and gentlemen, we thanks Phil sir for putting in tremendous efforts to bring out this young talent before us. Phil sir, thank you very much
Thank you.
to bring out young talent before us, and we would like you to come here, Phil sir. We would like to come here. So thanks a lot, Phil sir, and tremendous efforts and tremendous encouragement. I have been associated with Phil sir for last 5 years. Yeah, and we have 2 beautiful trophies for Phil sir. One from the school for his tremendous efforts and his and one from SOF. 2 trophies are there. Let us thank you very much, Phil sir.
Oh no,
While we're giving out trophies, there's a few trophies there that for some exceptional students. It's not just Dhairya, there are many other students achieving many things. First, we'd like to invite Kunjdola. I'm going to invite Pratham and Kira at the same point. Come forward, bring your trophies. Particular reason, over the years, these students have achieved so much. One of my lasting memories is this group of students, along with Pushti Vora, come with me as well. Years ago, these students were in 8th standard, all 4 of them present here. Um, we once travelled to Bangalore. For a maths competition, and I remember at the time the woman organised the competition would continuously tell us, don't do it. You're from a small town, you won't be able to do it, you won't be successful. These people went there and won that. Recently, Coach Care brought them together and won 25,000 for a science competition that was organised by Roman Power in school. I want to talk about Push Devora. The things Push Devora is doing for our school is absolutely extraordinary. In the near future, we're having a TED Talk, which is being fully organised by Push Devora, and that will be conducted in our school. What a great honour to have something of international standing like a TED Talk. That's all down to Pushti's efforts. Pushti does a regular science club every week with 7th standard students. Absolutely amazing club. Each of these have done classes, special classes with certificates for the 8th standard, 7th standard. Amazing, amazing students. A couple of more students we want to recognise. Trisha, come forward. Duana Gohil. If you haven't seen their YouTube channels, you really must see their YouTube channels. Truly, truly amazing. What these people have on there. Better than teachers, better than NBA. Amazing people. This is Trisha. Trisha, how many followers now? How many subscribers?
500.
500 subscribers. So many subscribers. If you want to learn English, I'm telling you now, if you want to learn English, look at this boy's YouTube. It's absolutely amazing. Really, really amazing.
Thank you, sir. I have 128 subscribers.
Subscribe. Was more subscribers. Really, really tremendous students. But there's somebody else.
Not. Oh my.
Oh, yeah. And there was a trophy for Dhairya because he recently won a science competition also. So he's the winner of a science competition. That was organised by Push Devora again like that. So great achievement. Okay. A big round of applause. Fantastic. Congratulations. Very, very good. And as it tells you, exceptional effort on our school behalf, wasn't it? Really, really good. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Deepak, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a small little gift to honor Amarjyoti ma'am by Dhairya's parents for her encouragement, providing best facilities and best ways.
All right.
Announce again, tea and coffee downstairs and everybody comes to
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for giving your best times. Before we end this ceremony, there will be a small little photo session. Chakrapani sir and Shady man, please come up on the stage. And to Rajendra sir and Srishti man. please come on the stage.
Principal of Trustee and Emergency Vidyalaya.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we come to an end of the program, and we sincerely thank you for joining us, spending your time, giving your time, and encouraging young boy. Before you go, there is an announcement. Downstairs as you go, we have some refreshment. Please do take some refreshment and then proceed to your houses. I give mine to Dhairya.
Wait a second, I just want to make an announcement. Just two announcement. Okay. So just two announcement I want to make. Number one. I want to say that each and every book I sell, 50 rupees from that book will go to charity funds. That is one of the announcement I want to make. Then the second announcement I want to make is that I am going to sell the books now just when you leave out. So please purchase. Yeah. Thank you.
What is the price of this?
वो लैंग्वेज स्टॉप कर
और घर से मोबाइल लैपटॉप और हमारा 52 मिनट